Why do people act like Strickland has far more credit in the bank at middleweight than Whittaker? I know, dude. Whittaker is one of... Chat, I'll say this now. Whittaker is the third greatest middleweight of all time. He is. It's Anderson Silva, Adesanya, and then Whittaker. He's the third greatest middleweight of all time. And he beat Izzy in that second fight. And people say, like Strickland even said, you lost Izzy twice. I beat Dricus and Izzy. Listen, if Strickland's going to act like he beat Dricus, then Whittaker beat Izzy. Like, you know what I mean? And Whittaker beat Izzy clearer than Strickland beat Dricus, which was a close fight. He beat Costa more convincingly too. He did. He did. And Jared Cannonier. Strickland lost to Jared Cannonier. We can really go down the list. You know, we really could. If you want to say, like, look how Strickland looked against Amavov compared to how Whittaker looked against Liskarov. You know? No, he didn't. He went to war with Costa. I'd say the Costa and Whittaker fight was as competitive in terms of a scoring aspect as the Strickland-Costa fight, but Whittaker's was way more fun, and he beat up Costa more than Strickland beat up Costa. I'm not going to make a whole video on it, dude. I don't want to run around, baby. I'm too hot. If that happens, I'll quit this sport. Yeah. Dude, I wouldn't be able to handle it, dude. But I don't know, dude. Dan Hooker winning would actually be kind of wholesome as well. Because I remember rooting for Dan Hooker when he was first on the come-up. Chat, do you remember the hype before he fought Edson Barboza? When he beat Gilbert Burns. It was like, whenever you want to go, friend, let's go. So I don't know. You're getting these boys hurt. Dude, he actually had some really good one-liners, man. I miss Dan Hooker's rise. You're getting these boys hurt. You have to give me someone on my level. Let's go. That's what he said. He said that after the Gilbert Burns fight. In the top 10, I smell blood in that division. I'm a shark and I smell blood in the top 10 of the lightweight division. So you give me one of them guys up there. Give me one of them guys up there in the top 10. You getting these boys hurt. You got to give me someone on my level. Let's go. That's what he said. Just taking too much damage now, yeah. I don't really run around, baby. I don't know, though, dude. It's hard to tell, isn't it? Probably Johnny Walker. Probably Tony Ferguson. Max Holloway. Sisterless Chad. True, dude. Brothers only. Who is the biggest head in MMA? I don't know. Chat, don't you think the ideal child layout to have is older boys and then they have like a younger sister? Don't you think that's probably best? Hey, yo, big man, what's up, dude? 2 older bros, 1 small girl. Yeah, I think so as well. I think it's like you got like 3 older brothers and then like a younger sister or some shit. You want to know why, chat? Because you want to sort of instill family values into children. And when they have a much younger sibling that they have to care for, it kind of instills that in them a bit more, you know what I mean? Then they don't go off the rails as much because it gives them a bit of responsibility, you know, growing up. Girls will give less of a headache. I disagree. I'd stress a lot more about daughters than sons, sorry. Only child is the best base. Nah, nowhere. Not nowadays. You can't do that. Did you see Paul Hughes win? And the brothers showed up, but we were gone. Did you see Paul Hughes win? He got dropped in the first by a jab that 40-year-old before that finish. Paul Hughes win. He got dropped in the first by a jab by that 40-year-old before that finish. That's tough for Paul Hughes. Not a good look. Not a good look indeed. I'd stand on business, son. Yeah. Dude, I just hate that Paul Hughes is at PFL. I don't give a anymore. You know what I mean? It's so sad, man. I do not give At least McGregor was there to cheer him on, but I just don't give anymore, dude. Is it an Irish thing? Why is McGregor the only likable Irishman? Because when Paul Hughes speaks on Ariel's show, I hate him as well. Maybe I don't like Irish people, you know. I used to think I did, but after Ian Gary and Paul Hughes, I don't know, dude. It's like grating. The The way they speak is like fucking, it's so grating, dude. Too British. Okay, you hate everyone. I don't hate Robert Valentin. Nobody can hate Robert Valentin. What up? Thank you for the Ravender. Thank you for the $2 Canadian, Ravender Gosal. Sean might set you up IRL. I'm not going to go on there in person, maybe. Who knows? I did say, though, chat, I said to Tim that he's got to stop letting O'Malley hang around Neon and Adam Ross because they're trying to fucking... I think Adam Ross is trying to get him in debt to him, dude. Adam Ross bought him a car, bought him a fucking Richard Mille watch, and I'm telling you, dude, this is how they get these guys in debt to him. So I told Tim Welch to stop O'Malley letting him buy stuff for him. Yes or no, chat? Adam Ross buying shit for people like that. You know what it is? Have fun turning down Adam Ross coming to your party in the future. You know what I mean? Have fun not having Adam Ross get an extra +1 ticket to the Sphere. You know what I mean? That's literally what it is. Once they buy that level of shit for you within the first week of knowing you, it's like they're going to look at you with those expecting eyes whenever like there's a chance, you know, to get something back. Baby. What up? What's up? Putting him as an artist moving forward. Who was visibly more nervous when losing their belt? Whitaker against Adesanya or Aldo against McGregor? Probably Whitaker against Adesanya. Oh, Aldo against McGregor. Sorry, no, not a fucking... no shadow of a doubt. Aldo was like crying, wasn't he? Like he got really emotional in the build-up. You know why I love to see that, chat? Because it actually showed so much, yeah, how much of a bully people from the UK and Ireland can be to other people. We're so good at shit talking, and I really think that put the UK and Ireland on the map. McGregor's build-up against Aldo. Because it was, yeah, the build-up against Aldo was just classic UK banter. That's all it was. UK and Irish banter. That's all it was, the build-up. When he put the feet up and he snatched the belt, and I was like, I was watching Americans go crazy for the antics. Oh, they haven't even seen this shit before. And I'm like, dude, this is classic shit right here, dude. And don't look me in the eyes when you dance. He bullied the fuck out of Aldo. I know he did. He bullied the fuck out of him, dude. Can't claim that from England. It's exactly the same culture, though. Whitaker nearly caved his own chest, and he did, dude. He really badly beat up on his chest, didn't he? Honestly, dude, when McGregor first came up, I'm just going to say it right now before I leave. You have to admit this, chat. When McGregor was on the rise at featherweight, be honest, every single American fighter on the roster, which was basically the whole of the featherweight division, they were majority American, just seemed like a salty little Karen bitch, dude, in comparison. Cub Swanson, all of the guys that were yapping about him while he was on the come up as well, dude. He made Americans look so lame during his rise, dude. I'm sure you guys hated that shit as well because it kind of made you realize, like, dude, they look like such pussies in comparison. Now the game has evolved to where the Americans are now playing that game as well. And maybe if there was different Americans at the time, they could have played that game. Yeah, Cub was lame as fuck about McGregor on the come up, dude. He was hating him so much, dude. But yeah. Anyway, day part of it was mainly cool because I was meeting Drickus and Cameron Simon, so the channel stuff made it cool. I don't know. I've never really had a cool lads holiday. I know when I was younger, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to spend my money every weekend. I wanted to actually save and hustle on the channel for a bit, so I ended up sort of distancing from my friends. Paid off though. Impression of... Thank you for the $2. What's your body count, Piggy? 11. Skydiving yesterday was mad. Cheers for the big up. No problem. Oh, you did go skydiving. I remember, dude. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, brother. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, brother. Dude, chat. Why do you guys think... Look at... Chat. I've spent years of my life in the shape I was in when I went out to South Africa. Why are you guys acting like I can't pull a ting? I don't have to be good looking. I'm 6'3" and a fucking half on a good day. And I'm fucking white. Like, I don't have to be good looking. I'm 25. I hate that you guys say cap at 11. That's not high at all. Jesus Christ. Thank you for the 6 months of membership. How expensive? A little bit of attention. That's all you gotta pay. Thank you for the $5. Arrow810. If Izzy does the most sus TikTok dance over DDP's lifeless body while he's limp on the canvas, would you ever watch the sport again, or would you call it quits? Yeah, I'd call it quits after that. Drickus, you better not lose. I won't make videos anymore. Would you go on Nelk when in Miami? I don't think Nelk's going to want to have me on their podcast. I'm not that big of a deal yet, you know what I'm saying? 11 bodies but never kissed a girl. I really only bring up the never kissed a girl thing because every time I do, you guys donate like $200, fucking roasting me for it within the space of about 10 minutes. Not even real. Stop lying, your body counts 1 being DDP. Okay, thank you for that, dude. Appreciate you. Thank you for the free New Zealand dollars. Lying for money, what a guy. I mean, literally every time I brought it up in chat, you was all fucking pounce on it and spam donate, so I just kept doing it. Don't really need to anymore. Can we organize a